So good morning. Let's call this a day in the life and deployment at Menindee. Joe and I are just heading out of the nurses' quarters, very comfortable nurses' quarters, or should that be the nurses' quarters are very comfortable. Take your pick. Nonetheless, we're heading off to work for the day. Heading down to the unit, it'll be about 1 kilometre down the road, and we'll do a bit more later. Lucky yesterday there was traffic. Fun fact for Menindee, guess what? 550 people and 70 metres above sea level. There you go. So a quick look inside Menindee's shed. Menindee's boat. This is a borrowed car. The Menindee car is outside. Quick look at the yard outside. Huge pile of sand down there, plus sandbags in the shed. Ready for work. Menindee fun fact, it's 1,006.550 kilometres precisely to Sydney. The Menindee weir, so plenty of water coming through there, and they're controlling the flow pretty well. It's one of the reasons why we've been monitoring all week what we've been doing. It's hard to believe that probably less than 10 months ago Joe and I drove across the bottom of this, and I think it's going to be a long time before you can do that again. Here we are at one of the checkpoints. Joe's wandering down to check the stick in the water and enter it into collector. There's a whole bunch of sprinklers coming up out of the ground over there, all underwater. Oh, okay. So in this spot you can see the line of sticks poking up out of the water just in front of me, but equally across the other side of the river is the house, and the green boat here is what the guys use to go backwards and forwards. Sometimes we get here and there's a car here and the boat's on the other side, and today the boat's on this side. Menindee fun fact, this is the survey tree. Not quite sure what the detail is, but I'm sure it's somewhere around here, probably at the Tourist Bureau. Okay, another checking point. At the end of this little road here, it's been slowly eroded away. It's out to a homestead, but the owners obviously use a boat to go backwards and forwards. And when we arrived on day one, I put 4 marks on the ground a metre apart. There's now only 3 of them, and this road is slowly getting, or the gap is slowly getting wider and wider. So this is the river, just out the back of some people's houses, and it's almost up, well, it's up to the levee bank, just to the right of us here, but not going any further. The water at this rate is actually pretty steady, and we come and check on what's on the tree every day. Joe's on the driveway of somebody's property. It's flooded, they can't get in or out, I guess, but they're not here anyway. And you can see the road actually is surrounded by water just here, so that's how it's going to be for a while, with the river just over there in the distance. Menindee fun fact, the railway line was opened about 1919 apparently, and up till the 1960s used to cart water to Broken Hill until a pipeline was built. Funnily enough, the last load of carted water was derailed by a flood. So we've been asked to take the Nissan in for a service into Broken Hill, so I'm following Joe into Broken Hill. We'll have some lunch in there and be back for more exciting action this afternoon. We've dropped the Nissan off to Broken Hill for its service, and now we're about to take the Isuzu back along with the sandbag filling machine for sitting out the unit, just in case. Without being too cynical, it's pretty funny. I don't see many tall trees around here, but here's 5 pole saws. Once you're downtown Broken Hill, Joe's phone finally works. Right, so there you are. That's what we've been doing at Menindee. Joe's checking out the rope bags, and I'm doing exactly what I'm good for. This is my stick to get home on, probably, or maybe we'll give it to Joe. Anyway, we'll catch you later, and I hope you've enjoyed the quick look at Menindee. Keep on keeping on. Good luck on the East Coast. Okay, Menindee fun fact. This is where Burke and Wills stayed the night, or 3, or lots. Way back in the 1860s. I guess there probably wasn't quite so much water then, but the river wouldn't have been too far away.